What is up, guys? And this video is going to be talking about explaining what a random is because people don't know what random really means. Because these people, just because they think they're known in leagues, doesn't make them a random. That is not how that works. If you are meeting a person, they are a random to you until you know who they are. That's what random means. I don't know why these kids, just because they think they know, they're not a random. You are a random to everybody on this earth if you don't know them. Random goes by who you meet and who you don't meet. So if you don't meet these new people, you are a random to those people. So just like these people, they be trying to talk trash to me. I don't know you, so you are a random to me. They get mad when I call them a random. So you're not an LFG. The freak this LFG got to do with you not being a random. That has nothing to do with anything. You are still a random if you're an LFG. I don't know you. You're still a random. Kid be fuming. Just because you play LFG doesn't make you known. That makes you even more random. Because who plays in LFG? What I'm trying to say is, who in the real world besides these little kids play LFG? That makes you even more random than you already are because you don't even know things. You're just busy playing on this Lego game all day, 24/7. That's all LFG players do. All these kids do is compete over some dang 10,000 Robux that's split apart. That's only like 2,000 Robux. That's nothing compared to what I make as an admin. So I wouldn't even try that. Isn't even I don't even think it's 2,000 Robux because you got a full roster. So now I'm trying to think about it. Depending on how big the Robux prize is for LFG, every time they do a Super Bowl, which probably ain't that big, probably good 20 or 30,000, it's still broken up into all the people that are on that team. That's probably about 1,000 each person. That ain't nothing compared to what I make as an admin when it comes to Robux. So just saying, before you try to get aggressive as someone just because they call you a random, you shouldn't, because you should use your IQ and know what a random is in the first place. Because it's not that hard. Like, these people make it so difficult. Just because I know an LG, I'm in a D1 team. Who cares? Who cares? I'm a pro shafter. Bird's eye on tanky online. Do you think people give a crap about me doing that? Absolutely not. Because I promise you, just like you kids are that good on LFG, I want you to come play me on tanky. So let's see how far you get. I'll let you all pick the equipment you want, and I'm gonna use my shaft and titan. I'm gonna destroy you all. Let's see how far you get. That's how I feel about that, because that's just ridiculous. It's got nothing to do with you being known. It has to do with you who you meet and who you don't know. Like, that's how it should work. That's how it should work. And the only reason I'm stuttering now is because I'm trying to think too many words and say too many stuff at once, and that's common. So I don't care about what you say about me stuttering either. People in the comment section. That's what happens when you're trying to think too fast. And you'll do it too if you try to do the same thing I'm doing. So I don't even want to hear that. That's like so common. Y'all be talking trash about people stuttering. You see, Steve got his own talk show. When people say he wasn't gonna get it because he was stuttering, you see he got his own talk show. Uh-huh. That's why you don't say nothing about people stuttering. You don't even know what they'll accomplish. You see he got his own talk show. And he has to talk about Steve Harvey. Ridiculous. Y'all are like retarded. Making fun of somebody that stutters. You would do the same thing if you're talking fast and trying to think at the same time. But anyways, that's really all I gotta say about a random, because there's no such thing as being known. I mean, if you do get known at something, who wants to be known for playing a Lego, being good at a football Lego game? Anybody can be good at a Lego game. I feel like when people say they're known, just because you're on a team, that doesn't make you good. That team as a whole makes you good. If we separate y'all by individual player and personality, y'all all suck at something. Yo, because I promise you, all you wide receivers in LFG, they can't quarterback for crap. All these quarterbacks, they can't wide receiver. You suck at something. You suck at something somewhere. Whether it's wide receiver, quarterback, running back, DB, whatever it is. Everybody sucks at something. You're not perfect. No one's perfect. You will eventually sell. Jammed or not, jammed or boosted, you sell because you're there. If you're there, it's your fault. If you sell, if you throw an interception, it's your fault. Doesn't matter if you're hit while you're throwing, it's still your fault because you threw the interception. Unless the wide receiver misses it, then it'll be a wide receiver fault. But then that comes to another one of my points. You try to get mad. These LG kids, they try to get mad when a public sells. But if they sell, it's just lag or an accident. Like they don't get, like they shouldn't get the same treatment they be doing these random people. These LG kids think they gods or something. I promise you. You guys are no gods. Y'all are regular human beings like these other people are. Calling people robots. You are a human being like these other people are. No one is perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Just because you played the game longer than other people, you shouldn't be really calling nobody trash until they have the same experience you had. Then you can call someone trash if you're better than them when they have the same experience you had. That's different. Y'all sitting here calling new players trash. You're not even used to the game yet. I bet you, if a new player actually played as long as y'all did, they'd probably be better than y'all. Because new players have their own schemes of getting better. Everybody has their own way of getting better at the game. So for these LG clowns to come out here and say that y'all are publics when they are publics too, everybody's a freaking public. Ain't no one private. Just saying. You are public. Right. I hope you are public. People trying to say you're known. You're still a public because you're playing in a public area in a VIP. Are you not? Just because you're in a common server, main server, that doesn't mean you. What I'm trying to say is just because you're in a private server, that doesn't mean you're not a public. What type of IQ was that? Everybody's played a public before. Freak. You're not. Just because you think you're known doesn't mean you're not a public. That doesn't mean anything. Everybody has played in a regular server, not a VIP server before. I don't care, bro. Everybody has played in a regular server before. Everybody has. Because how the heck do you think you get to a VIP server? How the heck do you think you get to LG? You gotta start off small. You gotta start off in the public first. So everybody's played a public before. You are a public. Everybody's a public. There's no such thing as you not being a public. There's no excuse. Everybody's a public. Everybody, and all the people that say they're better than you just because they're LFG. Let's see if they can play the position better than you. Let's see if they can play quarterback better than you. Let's see if they can play kicker better than you. How about running back, wide receiver, DB, all those other stuff? If they can play half of those better than you, then yes, they are better than you. But if they can't, they can have no room to talk about you being trash. That's all I gotta say about that part. That's ridiculous. No random bum in LFG should be saying that. These kids in LFG fume over this game. They get mad at random publics that rage over this game. These kids in LFG are 2 times worse. I've never seen no kid get that mad over Football Fusion. And not to mention, we don't bet in LFG. That's why you are LFG bettors clowns. Who bets? Why would you bet on this game? See, that's how I know you guys are addicted to Football Fusion. Because you bet on Football Fusion. No one even bets on Tanky. That's how bad you are. If you have to bet on Football Fusion, that's a problem. And then y'all have the audacity to go tell someone to go touch grass when y'all are betting actual money on this game. We're not even talking about Robux here. We're talking about actual US dollars. That's a problem. That's really an issue here. We should not be betting actual money on this game. That is a real factorial problem. If we have to bet on this game, then what has the world come to then? Because if we bet on this Lego game, and y'all sit up here and these LG kids tell people to go touch grass, y'all play that. Actually, y'all have no right to be telling nobody to go touch grass because y'all play this game 24/7 to even be in a D1 or to D2 league. That's the only way you can be in there. You gotta play this game 24/7 to be that good. There's no freaking way. I don't care who you are. You gotta play this game that long to be that good. And the globals, they have no reason to tell you to go touch grass because they play it 24/7 too. The people like me who play it, we have time. We have problems and stuff in real life that we have to handle. If you're not in college, you should have no right to be telling no one to touch grass. Because people in college, you have to walk to our classes. Like, I mean, what I mean by walk, I mean walk. You don't get to it ain't like no middle school, high school, or elementary school where you just walk 2 or 3 minutes to your classroom. That's what I mean. It takes a good 5 or 6 minutes to get there. That's BS for someone to tell you to go touch grass. The reason people tell you to go touch grass is because they can't come back with a better comeback. That's retarded. That's because they can't come back with a better comeback, and they can just use that comeback because they think it sounds cool. They either use "don't touch grass" or "your mama," or any type of mom joke, like they're superior to you or something. So that's got to stop. It's ridiculous. You ain't superior to nobody. You ain't the only person that's superior to something is God. I don't care if you guys are not into religion, but in my eyes, God exists. It might not for the rest of you, but that's the only person that's over me. Ain't no one else in this world over me besides God. Just saying. You can be as good as anybody in this world. That's BS. Everybody's human. There's nobody that's a God, 1% God in this world. If you haven't learned anything from this video today, you better learn that now. Because you can become a president. I could become a president right now. Anybody will become the next president. Especially what we had in office last 4 years, killing the economy and stuff. Don't get me started on Trump. Do not. After what got in office 4 years ago, anybody can get in office. So I don't even want to hear that. Go touch grass. Well, hey, and not to mention, how you gonna tell someone to go touch grass when you're playing the same game they are too? That's that BS right there. See, now I'm at the end of this video because if I keep talking, it won't end. I don't think you understand. This video will not end if I keep talking. That's how I can really make this video 2 hours long. But I'm not going to. We're gonna cut it short so we can move on and get on to our schools and stuff and move on with our lives because this is ridiculous. Anyways, guys, that's all I gotta say for this video. This is a reality. This is not a threat. It's a reality check. It's a see if you have IQ in your head. This is my first reality check. I gotta do. So I got to make another reality check. Then it's not gonna go well for the FF community. But this is gonna end the video here. Peace, guys. Have a good day at school. Whatever you're doing, make sure you keep doing it and stuff. And that's all I gotta say.